Brie Baruso, and I'm a manager with the corporate strategy team at Capital One. I joined back in 2019 as an intern, and I returned full-time in 2020. Since then, as part of the strategy team, I've worked on a bunch of different interesting projects, everything from our digital marketing strategy to our technology organization to our financial services products. What I find most exciting about working at Capital One is the ability to answer a lot of the top questions that are pressing the business. Everything from how can we launch new products to what's the best way to approach business development decisions. Another thing I'm really excited about is the opportunity to give back to our internship program. So this year, my team is pulling together an awesome intern program agenda, everything from social events for the interns to an educational curriculum to help interns get real-world experiences. What attracted me to work at Capital One was the collaborative culture that I was hearing about during our interview process. Since I've been here, people have really taken an effort to get to know me and to make me feel welcome, and I feel so comfortable going up and asking any questions and introducing myself to new people all the time. And I've also become part of 2 women's groups here that have been super supportive to me and great resources, putting on panels and one-on-one mentorship opportunities for me to get the chance to connect with other women at Capital One. Capital One helps me prioritize work-life balance. I make social plans throughout the week, I'm able to balance my family commitments, and I have an active lifestyle. I felt comfortable here having conversations about the flexibility I need around hybrid. And our team also gets together outside of work to make sure people feel welcome in the community, doing everything from intramural volleyball leagues together to trying out new restaurants in DC. The most impactful thing Capital One has provided for my career has been support around learning and development. I get plenty of feedback every day to help me learn and grow, and tons of new opportunities to try things I've never done before. The people who have had the largest impact on me at Capital One have been my mentors, who've given me really meaningful advice and helped me approach my career more thoughtfully. My advice to candidates looking to work at Capital One is to be authentic and to open up and bring your full self into the interview conversations, because what you'll find is that people will recognize and match your enthusiasm. And to use the interview process not only to share about yourself, but also to get to know the people who work here. If you're interested in a career at Capital One, I'd encourage you to explore one of our many open roles on Fairy Godboss.